Well, we're back in Italy at Thuile for the 4th round of the Enduro World Series here in 2016, and it's great to be back. I think this is one of the events that everyone loved a couple of years ago when it was here, so a real popular choice to be back on the calendar. So the race is all based around this part of the valley, which is at the heart of the ski area with all the lifts coming out of it, load of restaurants down there, so you do get that real Alpine vibe going on this weekend. The first stage is a big long slog of a liaison up here. Riders will be taking about 2 hours, I've heard, to be getting to the top of that one, and they will be certainly earning their descent. So they've got 900 metres descent coming down that one on the first stage. After stage one, riders are returning to the start-finish area, and then it's onto the chairlifts. 2 of them up to the top of the mountain here, and then a short little liaison across, which is mainly just traversing, a short little push, so nothing too severe. And then they've got the top of stage 2 here, which will also be the top of stage 5, but we'll come to that later. Very much twisty single track. I was up there earlier, had a little ride following Mark Morrison down, and we bumped into Matti Heikkinen and saw some of his lines as well.
Look at Matty's lines out wide. This man knows what he's doing. That's how you do it. Well, that was a rock line. Seen Matty do it, thought I'd better have a bash.
At the end of 2, it's a roll down the road back into the bottom of the valley, real easy, and then 2 chairlifts back up again. No liaison at the top of this one whatsoever. The riders are just going to be off the chairlift and then starting pretty much there. And that stage is fun, so fast at the top, quite a few blind sort of brows, and then you're down into the woods, and just so much fun, this track. I managed to have a ride of this earlier as well, so let's have a little check out of that. I think it was Ray Morrison was following, and she's got some good lines. So day 2 starts with stage 4, Super Kappa, and this is an absolute monster, 7.5k long. That's normally the sort of riding I'd do for an entire day. I'd be done down in the pub after that one, but that is how they start the day. So there's 980 metres descent, starts right up here at the top of the mountain, and then we've got some farmers paths, tight rooty switchbacks and single tracks to finish it off down the bottom. But man, if that ain't going to warm you up, I don't know what is. After 4, it's a roll down the valley again to the start-finish area, and those 2 chairlifts going back up to the top to where we saw them start stage 2 on Saturday. And then it's that open rocky stuff at the top, and then it comes into this, and they revamped this trail, but I hear it is the quintessence of riding in Thuile. That's what the paper says anyway. And then stage 6 is what's going to be wrapping it all up this weekend, and the riders will be glad this is the shortest stage, so if they're tiring, they haven't got too much to do. Just the 1 chairlift up this time, and starting pretty much at the top of it. This section gets really nice and steep towards the bottom, and I think we're going to be seeing the most spectators of any stage because it's really close to that start-finish area, and should be wrapping up this weekend with a real bang. So that's it for the riding this weekend. Nearly 5,000 metres of descending and about 25k of distance covered on just the stages, let alone the liaisons. It's going to be an absolute mind blower of a race this weekend, I think. I might actually try and nip up for a little run of one of the stages now. Maybe 5.
Whoa.